Yo, what up? This is Beyond the Road podcast. It's your boy Kwame, aka MRI Man, kicking it with Zoe. What up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty damn good. So we got a dope pod today, man. We got the controversial Moneyberg. We got some updates on him. We got Max versus Dustin coming up. We're hyped on that. And we got, hey, is B-Team over? Is it done? It looks like it's over. It's over, man. What's gonna happen in jiu-jitsu? Sad day. But yeah, man. Our last video was on Moneyberg. If you guys didn't know, this guy, billionaire, rich, multimillionaire, whatever, got everything. He's living like Batman. His garage is bigger than all your parents' houses put together. He's got Bentleys, he's got drivers. He trains with all the black belts, the best black belts in the world. He got his black belt in 3.5 years. He's a construction worker. He does all kind of different martial art. He does everything, bro. This guy's, so a very controversial video, bro. And we got a lot of responses from you guys, which is dope. I appreciate you guys responding to videos, watching it. Um, yeah, man. Did you have a chance to look at some of these comments? I've been reading them, and it's a lot of negativity in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I definitely did notice that when it came to kind of people's thoughts about Moneyberg. It's hard to say like if it should be directed towards him or Jake Shields. I was kind of thinking about that the past week. I mean, it's I think it's more on Jake Shields' part because he's the one who really promoted him. It's up to him. I don't think Moneyberg's like, hey man, you got to promote me at this date. And I think it puts a lot of people in a bad spot just because there's so many people who like promoted him or just like are backing him up. But you see Mikey
Mm-hmm.
Musumeci, you see different Gordon Ryan helped him out as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple big names that are like vouching for Moneyberg, saying that he knows more than 80% of black belts, which is kind of crazy to me. But it kind of just shows like the people who do support him, maybe they're incentivized to support him just because Moneyberg is paying them. But I did notice that in the comments, a lot of people were saying that his black belt's not legit and he should compete. And it seemed like that was like the common thing people were saying.
I'll read off some of the comments that we have here. I think this one had the most likes, 23 likes. It reads, "It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to BJJ without having him prove his black belt. There's only a handful of people in the world that earn their black belt under 5 years, but they all competed at the highest level. We need footage of him rolling with other black belts, so we know that BJ Penn, um, Gordon Ryan are the few of the guys that under under
Mm-hmm.
5 years, right?
Yep. Yep.
So they're all champions. Um, this makes me think about like, what if Moneyberg isn't the only millionaire that's a jiu-jitsu black belt under 4 years? There's probably is several of them across the world, bro, that just have so much money and they just train in their mansion and we don't know that they have black belts. Some probably even got it quicker, dude. You never know. I mean, money talks and money will change people's minds, dude. So yeah, I mean, what do you think about that comment? Do you think
I
it's disrespectful?
I think a lot of people are saying that this is like bringing the McDojo era back to Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. But I do think that, stuff like this is needed to have people kind of, talk about what's really required or what really represents a black belt. The things I've been seeing about like Moneyberg responding to the comments, he's kind of just like clapping back at everybody, calling everybody hateful, haters, or, envious of him.
Mhm.
But he's like making fun of their moms. Like he's like going straight. Like I don't know. It doesn't really seem like he's like representing the black belt. Like I feel like
Mm,
a black belt would be someone who's like how can I say this? Like someone who's honorable, who's able to respect the art, and kind of have that self control when it comes to being in tough situations. I feel like that would resemble someone who's like I think I've seen Mikey Musumeci talk about black belt values when he was talking to Gio Martinez after their beef. He was talking about that's what a black belt is. So I mean, people could see it however they want, but I do think that this does bring more eyes to the sport, and maybe we'll start seeing more people really earn or prove themselves when it comes to these belts, because it goes a lot to the coach, goes a lot to the schools, and also the people that say that it's legit. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about it. Is like maybe the black belt values aren't really held there because there has to be like a lot of time and dedication going into it. But it is kind of odd seeing someone earn their black belt in 3.5 years and saying that like they earned it 100%. I feel like it's their coach that really has to say that, not them.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't even think about that. The way he's responding to people and just talking down. Really, what I heard him just talking down to people, saying, "Oh, these are poor people that they don't have anything going on, and so they have to worry about me. But if they were successful, they wouldn't comment on another man and this and that." But it's like jujitsu is a whole lifestyle and culture, and people take it very seriously, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
if you come in and just buy a black belt, people are gonna feel a certain way. But like you said, I view black belts as almost like some kind of like you know Kung Fu Panda, fucking
Yeah,
just
yeah,
level of
some
just
Jedi, some
aura and
Jedi
just
stuff
like
for sure.
like that some Jedi, yeah, Luke Skywalker, Yoda type of person where you don't see Yoda capping off on Luke and our other
That's a good point.
Padwans or whatever. Just like the way he just, you know what I mean? It just seemed like he just fucking dude has like no self control. It seems like he just like popping off. They don't know shit. Da, da, da. I was like, damn, dude, that's kind of immature for a black belt. Imagine a black belt talking like that. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
just like, and then you had another point, and I think people have mentioned it maybe in the comments that he has too many instructors, too many professors or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
40. Like,
Yeah,
how
he
could
says
you
he has
really learn?
40 of the best people in the world, showing them technique. That's what he said. So
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. And
I
it's like, how are you staying on point?
I don't know how that makes sense, to be honest, bro. Because I mean, think about it. If you go on BJJ Fanatics and you try to learn every instructional out there, you got John Danaher, you got Eddie Bravo, you got um, you know Gordon Ryan, Joseph Chen. Just try to learn everything from everybody. Everybody has different types of styles, different types of training philosophies. There's just so many different ways to kind of see the sport, and look at Mikey Musumeci, man. He's probably got a mean K guard, ankle locks. He's super flexible. You're not going to see Moneyberg, hitting go-go platas out of nowhere unless he's got this crazy flexibility. There's a saying out there that you can't follow two masters. So
Yeah, I
him
heard it.
just like him, going to the best people in the world. Of course, he's going to get better, but there's just so much to learn from. I think it would even be better if he just learned from Jake Shields. If he just, did one-on-one privates with Jake Shields, I feel like that would be kind of more uh, perceived more as like a legitimate coach on student relationship. Forget the black belt. Just think about as a white belt going to 40 different gyms and trying to learn.
Yeah.
Say they're the best gyms. A white belt just goes here for a week, goes here for another week. Goes. There's so many different curriculums. It's almost impossible to gel that into a cohesive game. So
Mm.
that's just kind of my thoughts on it. It's just like, yeah, he has the best of the best. Of course, you're gonna learn something that the average person going to a class 5 times a week is not gonna learn. But there's like pros and cons with everything.
Yeah, I agree, man. Another thing before I go to the next comment, we'll do like
Hmm.
the top three
Yeah,
comments.
for
But
sure.
um, yeah, dude. What was I gonna say? Sorry, man. About him. Yeah, about Jake Shields or whoever's training him, Gordon Ryan. Yeah, I haven't heard any of them come out and say, yeah, he's a black belt. I put that on my name. I mean, I feel like Jake Shields officially the one who gave him the black belt.
Hmm.
So you can't, yeah, like you said, you can't blame Moneyberg at all. It's the person who gives that belt. Like that falls on them, right? I mean,
That's
that's how I feel.
that's
Now
what
that you
I'm
said
thinking.
that,
Hmm.
that's kind of I kind of like I'm going along with that. I
Hmm.
guess he could deny the belt, but
It doesn't seem
I
like
don't.
he is, but I would even like to see what Gordon Ryan thinks about it. He's went out there and trained. Gordon Ryan goes on Instagram, talks about everything. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen him vouch for Moneyberg. I've seen Mikey vouch for Moneyberg. I've seen some other people talk about how he's legit. You know, he could beat anybody. But I really haven't seen Gordon Ryan. I feel like that would like definitely, you know, shut a lot of people up if they're like, oh, Gordon Ryan says he's legit. He's legit, but maybe he doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
he's talked to Moneyberg. Is like he's literally talked with Danaher. He's had podcasts with Musamechi, even Mighty Mouse. So I really wanted to know what these legitimate professors think about this kind of situation, like Faraz Sahabi, Demetrius Johnson. I know he's not really
Oh
a
yeah.
professor, but he knows the MMA game inside and out. Just some big names in the sport and to actually hear what they have to say. There's some people like Jiu-Jitsu House on Instagram who's a black belt talking about how it's not legit. Also, some different podcasts online talking about how you know they really don't agree with what's going on. So maybe it is more on the coaching side, but hey man, this dude is clapping back at everybody.
Yeah. He don't give a damn. Good point. I hope to hear. I hope to see some videos from Faraz
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, all these guys. Mighty Mouse. We'll see if he has time. But let's go to that second question.
Okay.
I mean comment. Top comment. Let's see. Actually, this has 20 likes. This one
Okay.
says all of those guys, Frank, Jake, Gracie. He's talking about Hoist Gracie,
Yep.
are clowns for letting this lame buy a belt. So he's blaming all three of these guys, man.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So I mean, dude, like Hoist didn't really give him the belt though. He just trained with him, so you can't really like you can't start blaming everybody else. All right,
Yeah. That
especially
is
Hoist.
true, bro. Like, yeah, there's like Leota Machida. Like, I have no idea if he's just doing Kempo with Moneyberg or if he's doing other things. Because all those people in the picture, they're legitimate. Glover Teixeira as well. And it's like, is everybody like that supporting them? Like, are they calling them like frauds? Because I mean, I feel like all of these guys have really solidified themselves um, in the mixed martial arts world for sure. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, maybe just money talks, man. There's some stuff circulating online as well that Craig Jones was invited to do a podcast with Mr. Moneyberg, and he was offered like $2,500 to do a podcast. Apparently, Craig just like turned it down. So I mean, maybe that's just how he just gets all these athletes to do this type of stuff. It's just, you know, money talks, man. Especially in the sport where there's not a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of these athletes will be like, "Hey, man, sure, I'll do a podcast. Sure, I'll show you a few moves," and maybe that's how, you know, he's able to do that. And I mean, that's something a lot of us can't do. Can't afford to pay 2,500 bones to be able to invite the best of the best. So, I mean, can't be mad at him for having money, but at the same time, it's just like it's kind of like a weird position to flex a 3.5 year black belt when we haven't really seen the rolling footage. I mean, I feel like that was like the common theme with all the comments down below. It's like, yo, we got to see some sparring.
Hell yeah. But hey, dude, if Craig would do a fucking podcast for 2,500, like shit, we got to make that happen, bro. I mean, that's pretty dope. Like if you would
Yeah,
even consider that, that's pretty
yeah,
cool.
it
Because
would. You gotta
I
save
felt
some
like
bread.
you can't really buy him, but I think
Nah,
maybe I don't know. He kind of just does what he wants. It seems.
I mean he's going everywhere, man. He's going all over the world.
Oh, one more comment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That we were talking about. Somebody brought up this one has 14 likes. It says he
Okay.
buys Instagram followers, he buys likes, he buys comments. Him buying that black belt fits the pattern of him just buying stuff to make himself look better than he actually is.
Mm,
He's also extremely goofy that the coaches wore shirts with pictures of the dude's face on it.
it's
I ain't
true.
gonna lie. I thought that was a little weird just having your face on a shirt. Like imagine I just can't imagine me showing up to go train with you guys and you guys all have a literally like a picture of me on your shirt. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah,
as a skeleton or like even like I don't know, like just some weird. But
he
yeah,
has
dude,
like statues of his
it's just
face around his house, bro.
I
That's
can't
kind of weird.
really. I don't picture myself doing that, dude. Like, even if I get rich and
Uh
then you hey, come to my house, there's like 5 statues of me. Oh, by the way,
huh.
if we're gonna train in my garage next to my Bentleys, you gotta
uh,
wear this shirt of me. It's like fucking this big, and it's me. Like that's kind of weird, bro.
a lot of
But
people are clowning him for having socks, bro. Like training with socks on.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But you're in a garage. I mean, maybe it's dirty in there. I don't know. But dude, like, yeah, socks. I mean, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of
Black
weird. He
belt
has
with
statues, shirts. I mean, I think it's a good point that they made in the comments. It's like maybe this guy does buy Instagram followers, man. I've sent you a couple posts where it's just like this guy posts like a post, and then 5 minutes later, there's like 40,000 likes. On Instagram, you're able to see like who shares the post, and you're able to see how many times that video gets shared. Not a lot of them get shared, and you click on who's liked it, the accounts just look kind of weird. I mean, maybe he got like hacked and he has all these followers now. Like this could be like an old account, but like, I mean, if someone's buying Instagram followers, I mean, it seems like they're just like wanting to get that the social status up. Have more people like, oh, he's getting 50,000 likes per post. He has 400,000. I don't know how many followers he has, but it definitely seems like his name is definitely a lot more popular than it what once was for his stuff. I mean, I feel like this black belt stuff, potentially could help market himself, or maybe it could do damage to his business. So I have no
mm,
idea how it's going to be. He's also saying that he's no longer funding any BJJ people because of all the
wow.
hate and all the news that he's getting. He's saying that our community is full of people who are kind of the way he worded it just seemed like it was just like where that the people who practice Brazilian jiu-jitsu are less than and not as smart, and it's
Damn.
lacking in money, and so it's for a reason. So it's just, I don't know, it's hard to defend someone who just got their black belt and then diss the community of the martial art they practice like right after. It's kind of like, damn, bro, it's like that's kind of messed up.
That's crazy. But I mean, I think there's still time. He can win back the community by just competing and showing some hard rolls with people at his level, not just some random like mega star in jujitsu. Like he needs
Mm,
to just pull up to some gym, bro. He needs to pull up to like B-Team before they leave, or pull up to anywhere, bro,
that'd be
and just
crazy.
and just fucking put some work in. Just like, and then like I said, throw your own tournament, dude.
Yeah.
In Vegas, do a version of CJI or whatever, and show some love to the community, help people out, not just fucking talk down to everyone, call people poor, not intelligent. Like, how the fuck are you gonna get friends like that? I mean, obviously you're buying friends, and you're literally buying friends. Anyone can, if you got all this money, of course you can get Hoist Gracie at your house. I mean, there's a number. Everybody has a number, bro.
Hmm.
If he's like, hey, come to my house for a week, I'm gonna give you 50K. What the fuck? He's gonna be like, let's go. Like, to do jujitsu? Like, why
Yeah.
not? So everyone's got a number, whether people try to say they do or they don't.
Hmm.
There's a number, especially in jujitsu. Like you said, money ain't being tossed around. It's not like the NBA where these guys are getting millions and you're trying to get Kobe to come train you. Like, Kobe's like, why? Like, I don't
Yeah.
need to do that shit. Jordan, I don't need to do that shit. But
Hmm.
it's crazy how you can buy these, you can get these guys to come to your house, bro. Like, if you got money, like, that's where the jujitsu game is at, because there's no real like multi-millionaire jujitsu people, or MMA people.
No.
You can get literally, you can find someone, not probably not everybody, but you can
Hmm.
find uh people to pull up and train with, bro. It's crazy. Like, if you got money, like, we can be like, oh, let's get fucking Derek Lewis to train us some knockout punches. You're like, damn, we're like millionaires. We're like, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah.
just tell them to come through, 40K, let's do this shit. You know what I mean? But
That's facts. Just because like with martial arts and jujitsu, it's not like you have to like fork up like anything else but your time. If you were trying to show someone a technique, literally doesn't really cost you much. It's all that knowledge that you learned. So maybe it's pay to win, bro. You play some video games where you have to get some packs. You have to, buy the new skins. You get whatever to be able to, upgrade your stuff. And maybe it's just like a speed run. And I think that's what most people really see it as. And personally, that's what I kind of see it as, is like him trying to like fast track the process. But I think there's a beauty in the whole process itself. Showing up to class, driving 30 minutes to go there, go to a competition and get completely smoked and come back. Be like, God damn, I have to pick up my
yeah,
training. Stuff like that. Like there's certain things about the sport that I feel like he's missing out on. He's missing out a little bit.
True.
And I heard a little bit about that on Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu made a video on Moneyberg as well.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's talking about the little things that he's missing out on, and I do think there's some weight to that because every day is like a grind. You go to class, you're injured. You got this guy who really wants to freaking kill you in a roll. The guy's not Derek Moneyberg's not experiencing those types of things, and there's a saying there's a few things money can't buy, and those are kind of the cool things about jiu-jitsu. It's like it brings everybody together. It's a rich person, poor person, drug addict, YouTuber. They're all in the same room trying to do the same thing. So it's I think that's one of the cool things about jiu-jitsu um, that you have to be able to do it to experience it. I mean, of course you
Yeah.
have to do, yeah, but yeah,
It's like
that
he's
makes
not
sense.
getting that he's not feeling that real like that nervousness that, you're going against this random new white belt. You don't know if he's got judo, you don't know if he's in the Navy, the Marines, like you don't know if he's going to be spazzy. Like he's missing out on that cuz
Hmm.
you're rolling with a black belt and it's like black belts know how not to be spazzy, how to beat you slowly, how
Exactly.
not to hurt you, and it's like you're missing all those aspects. And yeah, and you're missing out on just destroying white belts when they walk in, or you're not really getting that. If you're just going against black belts, they're just gonna kind of let you get the arm bar eventually. You know what I mean? They're gonna
Especially
kind
if
of
you're
let,
paying if you're getting paid
yeah,
40 racks, bro. Of course,
yeah.
that was good,
So
bro. That was good.
how could you miss out on all that? Like missing out going against the blue belts, the purple belts. You get to fill each rank, and like,
Hmm.
and then you're not building that. I guess you can become friends with someone you're just paying, but you're missing that. Like you're missing. Oh, I'm rolling with a police officer, a firefighter, fucking ex-con member with like crazy fucking tats, pulling
Yeah.
up on a motorcycle. Never see that fool again. Just came one time. You know what I mean?
There's
Weird, dude.
always yeah, there's always that the one guy who just pulls up like, oh, where's this guy from? This guy's seen some things and he just vanished like the last Avatar.
It's like he just wanted to get a couple good rolls in and be like, "Yeah, I'm ready for my mission and wherever Russia or some shit." You're just like,
Yeah,
"What is this fool doing?"
there's a
Like,
Secret Service guy. What's going on? Yeah,
I see a
there's no
little
way.
warm up. All right, I got this tonight. Fucking yeah. So he's missing out on that,
Hmm.
and he'll never experience that. And that's kind of just like the rich people stuff. It's like they never get to experience how to be a normal person,
Hmm.
and um, it doesn't feel the same, bro. I mean, just
No.
getting that bot. I mean, just like it sucks that he did that, but I don't know what's the point of getting a black belt that fast either. It's like, did he? Why? Like,
I think
like
to
what? What
me
does
it
it do
just
for
seems like
him?
he's just trying to like I don't know. I think jujitsu is one of those things where it's like you really can't buy it. So like if you really want to do it,
Hmm.
you really want to do it as fast as you can. I feel like that's why everybody's so addicted to jujitsu is because you're like, oh, this is a cool skill to have. Like if you do this all the time, you could be like a damn ninja. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking if like someone who really has money is like, oh, I gotta get good at this. How am I gonna get good at this as the fastest as I can?
Mm.
And for some people that's dropping a few hundred on instructionals, getting some private lessons. But if you got bread like that, um, maybe just freaking hire everybody that you possibly can. Anybody who's fought in the UFC, just have them teach you a few moves, and then you'll be good. But it's just I don't know. It's just weird to get it and then flex it right away, and then kind of like clap back at everybody in the comments. Like I feel like if you earn something, you truly feel like you earned it. There's no need to prove. Or feel like you need to prove it to anybody else. I feel like
That's true.
that's kind of the thing that's kind of throwing me off. It's like, I mean, if you got it, cool. Like, just keep on training. It's like it doesn't just stop when you're at black belt. Like,
Nope. It's
just
the
keep on.
beginning.
Exactly. So like,
Yeah.
whenever you're there, like, cool. Like, keep on training. You don't have to prove it to anybody else. Just keep on doing what you got to do. And if you feel like you're not a legit black belt, it's gonna show. You can't flex that you're a millionaire and you only got a few bucks in your bank account. It just doesn't work that way.
Nope. But I'm not. I'm gonna say this though, but I'm not knocking privates at all because I feel
Yeah.
like we've essentially kind of done privates where we've gone to class where it's been me one, just me and
Yeah.
a brown belt or me and a
Hmm.
black belt. So hell yeah, you're gonna learn a lot. And then compared to being in, I've trained at other gyms where there's like fucking like 30 people there, and it's like they don't even come by. So it's like the privates work, man, for sure. But I think you need a mix. But you're definitely going to be gaining a lot of knowledge, I think, from privates. But yeah, you are missing out on things. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm not knocking it because I would do privates like that. You know, if I had crazy amount of money and time, like why not? Every once in a while,
Yeah.
just not all the time. But it would be cool to kind of train with other upper black belts. I mean, we have a professor that's highly skilled too, so like AJ, so
Yep.
that's pretty dope. I
AJ
talked to him
Hansen.
about it, and he told me like how much knowledge you can gain from like privates, and so it does work. But yeah, man, that's the Moneyberg thing. I'm sure it's gonna be going
Yeah.
around for a while, so we'll keep you guys updated if this guy
For
does
sure.
anything crazy, if he competes. But I guess we'll keep it with jiu-jitsu, man. Start talking
Yep.
about B-Team. Craig Jones put out a video yesterday.
Yesterday. Yep.
B-Team's over or something, and he's gonna travel. This is it. It's gonna be rebranded. Who's Nicky Ryan's gonna be the coach? Nicky Rod's gonna be coaching too. But yeah, it's kind of cool. There's the next split, bro. It's splitting again.
I did not see that coming, bro. I saw that and I was like, I just thought it was Craig, doing another video of him in a new car. He has a pink car. I'm like, oh, it's just one of those where he's just like
Mm-hmm.
traveling, doing seminars.
Yeah.
And it said, I saw it was the end of B Team. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't think it's still processed to me, but honestly, I feel like B Team has helped, jujitsu grow tremendously, bro. Even with the YouTube channel. I remember when we first started training, like I asked you, like, hey man, you watch this B Team Jiu-Jitsu? And he's like, yeah, we're like, yeah, I watch him. Like, all right, cool. This is a start of a new thing where it's just like the training footage was just something that we haven't seen before. These guys train Noki. These guys are fighting to the death online for YouTube, and they had a good community. But it seems like maybe Craig's just not there at all. Like Craig has just been doing other things, side quests out there in like the middle of the Ukraine wars. Like he's doing everything else but training jujitsu. And he just announced that it's going under new ownership. I'm thinking maybe Nicky Ryan is going to be the leader of that team. But like I said, I could have not called it just because I was thinking like, oh, they're going to try to do CJI every year. Craig is like the big the one creating the event. So I thought B Team was going to be here to stay, but apparently not, man. So we'll see what's going to go on. What did you think about it once you saw that Craig Jones vid?
I always been talking about it. Like I kind of felt like they were gonna split ways. I thought Nicky Rod was gonna start his own
Oh, that's true.
thing, and
Mm-hmm.
like, cause Craig's not there, and I kind of seen it coming, but I didn't think that they were gonna like get rid of the B Team name. Um, but it makes sense. I mean, obviously Craig doesn't really want to be there. He just wants to be traveling and living the life he wants to live, the lifestyle he wants to live. And dude seems pretty happy, exciting, doing different stuff all the time. Maybe he's tired of being in one spot. I mean, he's been doing that and he's just tired of it. I mean, I've seen some old clips of him and he's like, there's like an open mat and he's at open mat. He's like, open mat starts at 10. It's fucking, these guys don't want to leave. It's like 2 p.m. They have no life. And the reason I like Craig Jones is because he has a life outside of jiu-jitsu as well. And he
Mm-hmm.
competes and he's good. But he's also like, hey, let's go to fucking Colombia. Let's go to Mexico and let's party. Let's, have fun,
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that he does what he wants to do and he lives life. And then I see like Nicky Ryan, this fool don't want to do shit. He just wants to play video
I
games. And I'm
remember.
like, that's fucking, I mean, do what you want, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to live life, like I'm
Yeah.
starting to get out more, I'm
Mm-hmm.
starting to travel, do stuff. And not that I'm saying I'm gonna be doing like Craig Jones shit, like drugs and all that shit, but
Yeah.
just getting out and
Yeah. Living
experiencing
life.
life.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
just like you do, you go to Japan, you're like, I'm gonna travel here. Like, that's cool, bro. Like, there's some people that are like, I don't want to fucking do that. I just want to play video games. So, it's all what you want in life, and I feel like he's like breaking out of that NPC, out of the matrix of like,
Mm.
oh, a black belt, I have to do it, I have to live this way, I have to open a gym, I have to train people, create the next guy and do that. And he's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, I don't have to do that. Like, I could go, I don't have to have a house, I can
Right.
just live anywhere. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it sucks for jiu-jitsu, but I'm
Yeah.
happy when people figure out what they want to do in life. And That's pretty dope. He's giving the opportunities. He's kind of passing the torch as well. So
Yeah.
can these guys fill his shoes? Hell no, dude. This guy is like way too good at marketing and just dude with the pink Cadillac. I'm like, dude is just fucking. He's just doing everything right, bro. I was just like, this guy's fucking genius. He knows what's up with the culture. This guy's cool, man. So it sucks. It's a loss to the jiu-jitsu community for sure if he just disappears. So
That would be insane, bro. Just because he has done, you love him or hate him, he has done a lot for the sport, especially with CJI. I was watching the highlights back again. It's like watching these matches. It's like, man, they really had the best of the best. I do think UFC kind of plays a big role into this kind of split, just because they're taking athletes, and CGI is gonna take a hit with that as well. There's UFC BJJ and all that other stuff. So I do think that did play a role in kind of this going on. But at the same time, it's like, think about it. You own a gym. This guy is the owner. He's supposed to be the main coach, and he's never there. And is he still getting paid? Maybe there's some differences financially. Maybe Nicky Rod's like, hey man, I'm here at the gym all the time. I'm training these guys, these blue belts coming in. I'm teaching classes, doing seminars or doing private classes. And then Craig Jones is still getting a bag. Maybe that's probably, something that's involved as well. We don't know, but we'll see what we'll see what's popping, what the update is, and I'm really wondering what the name is going to be. Just because B-Team, I feel like, is like solidified as like a legit, team. Like you hear B-Team, you already know, the squad already. So it's gonna be weird. I know Kingsway, Gordon Ryan's opening up his own gym. Danaher's kind of taking the back seat when it comes to that type of stuff. So it's a new era of jiu-jitsu, bro. I thought B-Team was gonna be here for a long time, but it was here, and now it's on to something else.
Yeah, who knows? I'm sure it's gonna be something funny. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something funny, bro. But we'll see what they come up with. Let's see if they keep the comedic scheme going. I don't know. It could be called the Mexican Jiu-Jitsu. Something. It's gonna be something funny if they want to keep that going. But I don't know.
I just wonder how the culture is gonna be. If it's gonna be more serious, I feel like that could be more serious. If they're gonna go a Danaher route where there's like, no, we're gonna be the best.
Okay.
That could also be a thing, just because Craig, like you said, with the marketing and his persona, I feel like it's no one could remake that.
Okay,
no one could be Craig Jones. So
they got to stay true to themselves. Like,
I think
what are their ethics? What are their philosophy? They can't just try to remake something and be like Craig, or just because that worked. They're gonna have to be true to themselves. I mean,
some Zenjutsu.
Nicky Rod seems like he's locked in. Seems like a chill dude. He has his little jokes here and there. Nicky Rod's kind of reclusive. So I'm thinking it could be leaning towards more of a Danaher thing. Maybe they will reunite and be cool again. Talk to each other a little more, get some tips, and we'll see, man. I mean, Nicky Ryan might shave his head, be bald. I don't know, bro.
He could. He definitely could. So I hear Nicky Ryan is like as a coach, this guy is like an encyclopedia. I think he like dropped out of high school to train jiu-jitsu full time. So this guy definitely knows exactly what to do. I feel like this is a good opportunity, as long as he stays out the Call of Duty and the other stuff, But I think there's a huge opportunity for him to make a bag, for him to solidify himself in this kind of like maybe coaching role, making camps and all this other stuff. So I think it's good to see what's popping. That's what we're here for, man. We're here to talk about, keep you guys updated as well. It's hard to keep up with all the different types of news, bro. Like we go online. B-Team's not here. Gordon Ryan's doing this. This guy is getting a black belt in 4 months. Like it's wild. Like there's no way to predict it, and that's why we try to condense it down and let the people know, like, oh, what's up, man? Like, is what we do.
Oh yeah, but before we wrap it up, just want to talk to you. Like, who do you got? We got Max Holloway versus Dustin. Who you got, man?
Bro, can we look at this Max Holloway interview? I woke up and I was looking at Max, and something looks wrong, bro. Like something, like I don't know what it is. There's just something about how Max is like carrying himself. I'm not liking it at all. I know he's not.
No.
There's like I know he's not cutting down to 145 anymore. He's at lightweight now, but the vibe I'm getting off of Max Holloway, maybe he's gonna look like a completely different person, um, fight day, but like right now, it just doesn't look good. I don't know what's going on. So I'm leaning towards Dustin, even though I really want Max to win.
Okay,
I'll say,
yeah. Yeah, see if you can send it.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, ooh, man. I mean,
Who do you got, bro? Like, I think it's gonna be a good card
it's gonna be a
regardless.
good card. So is this how many times have they already fought? 2 times?
They fought, yeah, they fought twice already.
Dustin's won both, right? I
Yes,
mean,
Dustin won with the arm bar. I just watched the first fight again. It
I
was
gotta
a good
watch it
fight.
again.
It was a good fight. But it seemed like Max didn't really have any jiu-jitsu at all. So once he got taken down, it was pretty much over because Dustin, he's a black belt. He was able to hit a triangle right into an arm bar. I just sent you
Yeah,
the interview right now on WhatsApp, but I'm just looking at the body language from Max Holloway right now, and it's just like I don't know the way he's talking. It doesn't seem like he's like super hyped up. Like as like maybe that lost it to Poirier took some wind out of him, but it's just I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes from it for some reason.
yeah. I mean, damn, dude, it's a tough one to call, but I think that you can't underestimate Max Holloway.
Nah, I don't think
Can't
so.
count this guy out.
I was just looking at this morning. I'm like, bro, what? Like, it seems like he's just like tired. Maybe he's like really um, cutting a lot of weight right now. Got the video pulled
Yeah,
up.
that's probably what it is. Yeah, let me play a little bit of it.
Yep.
Be surprised if he started it, like he initiated it, you know. So at the end of the day, I mean, you got to. If we get to the 5 second, bro, if we get to the fifth round with the 10 seconds left, I think he might beat me to it and might point down first. And you know, for sure, I'm gonna happily accept that any day of the week.
He is the you prepared for him so much. It's got to be.
He's like the future on the main card or co-main event or the main event. So, like I said, man, we have I've been in the UFC for like 13 years now, so I can like with him being in the UFC longer, we have so much footage of our fights out there. It's just crazy, bro. You know, a lot of these guys that are coming to the end and with probably dealing with retirements or are retiring. It's just, bro, we have so much footage, so much tape. You watch that fight so many times that you kind of feel like, oh, I know this person, you know?
Yeah, you mentioned retiring. Can I ask? I'm curious, Max. This is down the road for you, but I'm curious. Like when the day comes that you decide to call it a career, do you feel like you'd want this kind of big grand exit? Because for some reason in my head, just knowing you as well as I do, it almost feels like you.
For love and, you know, put my glove down and walk out that octagon, you know, with all this grand gesture and everything. It's cool, it's nice, but, you know, knowing me personally, I probably would just tell my wife. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even tell them, actually. I don't think I'll tell anybody. I think so. I'll just bring it
Yeah, I mean, it does seem a little out of it,
I don't know
but
if
he
it's
does
like,
look like he lost a lot of weight. Is in his face. I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
Kind of looks drained a bit, but maybe he's just been working out hard, bro. Staying up late, watching tape.
could be. I hope
But
so.
yeah,
Just I don't know if it's like I don't want to say it's like CTE, but like he's stuttering a lot. Like just the way he's like speaking, it's not very like cohesive. I'm just like, what? Like I don't know.
yeah,
But like he's known to not spar during camp. Like he's it could that's just the vibe I got, bro. That's just the vibe I got. Maybe I could be completely wrong. But Max Holloway, you know, he comes with the pressure. He's very active, high IQ inside the octagon. Like
hmm
this guy has like endurance and heart of a champion. So not counting him out. I'm thinking this fight's gonna go to decision. I just think it might go Dustin's way. You know, it's his last one. He's gonna go out on the shield. You know, I'm a huge Max Holloway fan. I was devastated when Ilya knocked him out. So it's one of those fights where I like both fighters. I really want both of them to win, but this is a sport where that can happen. So I'm leaning towards Dustin, but you know, I'm not 100% locked down on that yet.
Yeah, something's telling me that Max has just been locked in. I mean, yeah, he's a little stuttering here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
I think the hands are still there and the warriors in him.
Yeah.
I think Dustin might have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's not fully in. He's thinking about retirement. He's gained
Mhm.
a lot of muscle. I seen this guy's looking shredded.
He
Say
has.
he's looking like SpongeBob, shredded. Whole, that was a weird meme, but I was like, all right. But yeah, dude. So I think okay, Dustin's put on some muscle, maybe too much muscle. So I'm thinking that he's gonna get tired. I think Max is
Okay.
gonna like just shower him with punches
Okay.
and suffocate him. Um, but yeah, what happens when it goes to the ground? What if Dustin jumps to Gilly? You know. Well, hey,
That's a good point.
Max has had some guillotine finishes in the past. I've seen too. So,
I think.
but yeah,
Yeah, I do think that's very possible, bro. When it comes to Max Holloway, like he has fought in a trilogy with Volk, and he went 0-3 with Volk. He's 0-2 with
mm,
Dustin.
ooh,
That's
yeah,
like, you don't want to go 0-3 in these trilogies. I think Max Holloway really wants this win. He wants to take away Dustin's retirement fight. That was Max's first fight in the UFC, and he lost. And then also he lost against Dustin in his 13 fight win streak. So there's some bad blood between these two. I'm not gonna lie. Dustin feels like he has the upper hand. So I'm excited for it, bro. Like it's gonna be a scrap for sure. I don't think this one's gonna I think this one's gonna go over 3 rounds, to be honest.
yeah.
Um, but we also have Kevin Holland on this card too,
Oh
against
shit.
Daniel Rodriguez, the 10th Planet dude that we were talking about in the other podcast before. Got some good fights, bro. Got some good
Oh
fights
yeah,
on the
man.
card. I'm excited for it. Holland has been extremely active, bro. I feel like he just fought like last month, so he's back again. He just won via Darce, and I think that's going to be a good scrap as well. Paulo Costa on the card, so there's
Damn.
some good fights coming up, and then I think that's going to be it for UFC 318.
Hell yeah, let's get it this Saturday,
Yep,
right? This
yep, this
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, man. I guess we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna get ready for training.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, dude, shout out to fucking Derek Lewis real quick. That shit was
oh yeah,
crazy, bro. That knockout, not
oh
knockout, but
yeah,
TKO.
yeah. TKO
That
finish
shit was
called in the first round.
sick. I was
I
yelling in the house, bro. I was like, oh,
I knew he was faking when he got hurt, when he got punched. I knew he was like
yeah.
baiting him to come in, and then whoa, boom. That's what he's known for. So I mean,
How about the shadow boxing?
yep, I posted that, bro.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
come on, bro. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm like, if I'm betting on Derek Lewis, I'm like, fuck, no. He always looks just tired too. He's just like
He
he just
just
woke up
looked.
from a
It
nap.
looked like he lost so much weight, and then right when the fight starts, like he kind of looks. He lost, like he did lose some weight, but it wasn't like extreme. Like like
Yeah.
he was running 6 miles a day and do other stuff.
I
I'm
don't
like
know
maybe
how.
this guy just had a good like a good refeed or something. Maybe that fool just ate some good food right after the weigh-ins.
Yeah, maybe that's how he gets his power, dude. I don't know, but
But
it's
yeah,
a strategy.
no, the thing that sucked before that was the Wonder Boy fight, dude.
Ah,
I thought Wonder Boy had that in the bag, bro. I'm like, this guy, got his
he was
shin
fucking.
split open. He's still kicking him with the shin that's open. The thing I really didn't like was a bump theme targeting Wonder Boy's shin against the cage. Like I thought that was kind of like a weenie move, to be honest. Like, of course,
Yeah,
like
that was
target
lame.
weaknesses, but I'm like, bro, come on, dog. How are you gonna start healing this guy's cut? But hey, man, I guess controlling against the cage has not been patched, to say the least.
Nope.
If you want to win a fight, just hug him. Just hug him
Hug him
against
against
the
the
cage.
cage, and you can win a round. Apparently,
Yep, yep.
even though
So
you got head kicked, and yeah, I don't know. So
I
it's
was
weird.
I was upset, but we'll see. We'll see what's next for Wonder Boy. He's the official oldest guy on the UFC roster, bro. Like,
Damn,
yeah,
crazy.
Yep.
Still winning rounds.
yep. Still winning rounds. I think he still got one more in him, but we'll see how this Dustin Poirier fight goes for the last dance. It's also in Louisiana, Dustin's home state.
He's
You
gonna
got
walk out with Little Wayne.
he
I
might
think
he might walk out with he might walk out with Lil Wayne, bro. I think he might really,
that'd
and
be cool.
it's legendary, bro. Just think about like Louisiana, the people behind it, the history behind Louisiana. You're gonna back Dustin up. So
Oh yeah,
there's there's just a lot of culture when it comes to Dustin representing the city. Max is from Hawaii. and I think it's gonna be a scrap, bro. I think a lot of people aren't really. I feel like you really have to tune into this fight, and even if you guys aren't huge fans, like bro, it's like try to watch it. This is the last one. This is the last one that we're gonna see from this era. These guys are getting a little bit older, but hey, man, appreciate it while it's here because this one is gonna be a good one. Yep.
Can't wait, dude.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, man. You guys comment below like you did last time.
Yep.
Let us know your thoughts on this whole Moneyberg thing, the updates, who's gonna win in the UFC, Dustin or Max. Put that below.
Yep.
And also, if you give a damn about B-Team, does anyone care about B-Team? Do you care about this? Does it matter what's gonna happen about this? Craig Jones is out of jiu-jitsu. So, all right, guys, that's it.
Thank you guys.
Subscribe
you guys
too. What the hell,
week.
man?
Oh yeah, bro.
Liking,
Sub.
All right, peace.
Like, sub. Yep. See you guys.
Sub. Stay a while, motherfuckers. All right, we out.
Yep.